Greetings, YouTube! The Doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Dungeons and Dragons. And today we are going to be talking about the spell Banishing Smite. Up here right now, I have the Legacy version. Back in the day, we gave it an A-. We are going to be comparing it to the 2024 version. We're going to be comparing, contrasting. We are going to look at the couple of classes that can use this and some good ways to use this and some not so good ways or limitations and all that. But first, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a question or comment. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. All right, here is the Legacy version. I want to make sure I got it up on my other screen. It is a 5th level spell. So we, of course, are going through 5th level spells in alphabetical order. This is the Legacy version. It was a 1 bonus action casting time, had a range of himself. Verbal component lasted for a minute with concentration, which is a little bit deceiving, but we'll get into that. So it was usable by paladins, warlock hexblade warlocks, and battlesmith artificers. And so you cast a spell. The next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, you did extra damage, so 5d10 extra force damage, and then the spell was basically gone. It did its thing, and then it did the extra damage. Additionally, if the attack reduces the target to 50 hit points or fewer, you banish it. The target is then, if the target is native to a different plane than you are actually on at the time, it disappears, returning to its home plane, so it's gone. If the target is native to the plane you're on, the creature vanishes into a harmless demi-plane. While there, it's incapacitated. It remains there until the spell ends, which is 1 minute, at which point the target reappears in the space it left or in the nearest unoccupied space. So if you were like fighting some fiends and you hit them, they went to 49 hit points after you did all this damage to them, which you would hit them, you would do your weapon damage. I would suggest doing Smite. And then you would do this extra force damage. You would bring them down to 49 or less, well, 50 points or less, and then they were just gone. That's it. And then the spell was over with, but they were just gone. Now, let's take a look at the new version of this spell, which did get a really big nerf. So, still a 5th level spell, still 1 bonus action. They have a little asterisk by it, which says you take this action immediately after hitting a creature with a melee weapon or an unarmed strike. So before, the Legacy version was only with a weapon attack, which I guess an unarmed strike could be maybe termed a weapon attack. It just depends on your DM. And now, and it's still usable by paladins and hexblades, they have removed the battlesmith artificer from this. So that's gone. That's part of the nerf. And a target hit by an attack roll, so that's just an attack roll, takes an extra 5d10 force damage. They didn't futz around with the force damage. If the attack reduces the target to 50 hit points or fewer, the target has to succeed on a charisma saving throw. So before, it was no save. You hit them, they went below 50 hit points, and then they were just gone. That was it. Now, it's, if they go below 50 hit points, it's a saving throw, so that's a barrier right there. And then they're transported to a harmless demi-plane for the duration, and then they're incapacitated, and when the spell ends, they come back. So if they are not native to the plane that you're on, they go to this harmless demi-plane instead of being banished back to their home plane as with the Legacy spell. So that's another nerf. So in addition, so we've got the charisma saving throw. They took away the battlesmith, and now you cannot force a creature to go back to its home plane if it is not on its home plane. All of that, I don't know why they messed around with this spell. This is, I mean, warlocks still get it, and a warlock can get it at 9th level, but and that is a hexblade warlock, of course. But a paladin, so let's take a look at that. We'll just real quickly look at paladins. Paladins can't actually get this spell until it's a 5th level spell, so they can't actually get this spell until 17th level. So that's really high level. In addition, their Paladin Smite, where is it? So Paladin Smite is now a Divine Smite, which is a bonus action. So you can't use Paladin Smite in conjunction with Banishing Smite because you don't have 2 bonus actions. You only have 1. So that's a problem. That's another problem with the Paladin. So whereas before we could cast this spell and you could use a bonus action to do this, and then it was no action to do the Paladin's Divine Smite. Now it's a bonus action, which is just a huge, huge nerf. Now the Warlock Hexblade can still use this. They can get this at 9th level. And let's go over here to all the way up here, back to classes, and we're going to go down to the Hexblade because the Hexblade is down. It's a legacy class still. And it is on their spell list. So there it is right there. So that's a good thing. So all in all, I'm not super happy with this. It took away a lot of the mechanics of the old Banishing Smite. I'm not sure why they did that. I'm going to move this from an A- all the way down to a B-. It's just not that good anymore for something that a Paladin doesn't get. And the old Artificer didn't get this till 17th level too, because they were half casters. So they don't get this till 17th level. So it's okay for a Hexblade Warlock. It's just not that great for a Paladin. All right, that is what I have for everybody today. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody